Today we're reviewing Deadstream, now streaming on Shudder. Deadstream is about a canceled streamer, internet personality who is trying to win back favor from his viewers and the media at large by doing a live stream from an abandoned haunted house. Joseph Winter, who helped write and direct this movie, is pulling triple duty by also starring as our canceled internet personality, Sean. Sean is charmingly unlikable, with the little backstory that we get here and there about what has happened to Sean and why he is not so much in favor in the public eye. He is absolutely a blast to watch. He can be annoying, grotesque, verbose, but also hilarious, and you feel for him as the movie goes on. Just like his viewers, we can't help but watch and see what we think or know is going to happen actually happens to him. And speaking of what we know is going to happen, usually with these found footage comedy horror movies, there is a certain set of rules or beats you have to hit in order to keep it in the genre. But this can also be to a movie's detriment of only keeping in a small little box. This movie is a fantastic example of a modern commentary found footage comedy horror movie. Now, that may seem like a mouthful in a lot of descriptors, but this movie deserves it. This feels like a love letter to low budget horror movies in the best possible way. The practical effects in this movie are fun, gross, shocking, and colorful. The practical effects and non-practical effects alike are just that, effective. I loved the blood, gore, and piss of it all. If you know, you know. The baddies of this movie are whimsy, but grotesque and scary and very bloody, and sometimes just nasty. I really liked the unique spin on a haunting, especially a haunted house, and I loved the modern take on what it would actually be like for a live streamer to go to an abandoned house and set everything up, especially one that is trying to get in the good of the public eye. Deadstream makes the found footage horror film genre makes sense. We see where he sets up the cameras. We know his motivation for having the cameras. It makes sense to have the cameras there and where they are. Makes absolute sense. And they did a really good job of paying attention to what it would actually take to do what the movie shows. It's pretty believable, the equipment that he would have and the way that he uses it, as well as the way he interacts with the streaming equipment as well. Now, I have seen other reviewers say that sometimes Winter's performance of Sean is not believable, that he is scared. And as someone who streams horror games for a living and content revolves around horror, I think it was pretty believable, only because there is a certain threshold of trying to show your true scared emotions, but also knowing that you have a show to keep together and you need to keep it entertaining and not just keep the camera, even though you're scared, looking away. You have to go towards the thing that you are absolutely petrified of. And now I am not streaming in a haunted house, nor do I necessarily plan on being in a severely haunted house like this one and spend the night and provoke the ghosts or things that are in the house. So I don't know exactly how I would react, but I would say, as someone who does things similar to the character Sean, I would say that his performance is very believable in the scared factor. In this movie, there are some really good laughs, some very good scares, and is all around a general blast to watch. I definitely see myself rewatching this one over and over again because it is such a blast. Sean will push the boundaries in this movie of what is acceptable and not acceptable for live streaming, trying to stay true to his brand as he knows it, and trying to put on a good show/stream while trying to survive the night. Since I want to make this a spoiler-free review, I think I would leave it at that. My final thoughts on this movie is that it is a disgusting blast of a movie, a real charm in the found footage horror comedy realm, and I think I will definitely be rewatching this one as the years go by. If you like the original Evil Dead, if you like Cabin in the Woods, and if you like Tucker and Dale versus Evil, I think that this is definitely up your alley. Let me know what you think of the movie in the comments below. I would love to talk spoiler version. If you want to hear more spoiler versions of my reviews, please feel free to join our Discord. We talk movies, we share funny pictures, and it's just a really good supportive community. Links will be in the description below. As always, I'm Nuggs the Final Girl. Follow, like, share, and subscribe for more horror content. Bye!